Welcome to Markets of Sunshine. This is Marcia. Hope you're having a great day. And today I'm going to show you lots of different ideas and ways that you can decorate cards, your junk journals, Happy Mail. I'm going to launch a new program here on my channel, which is called Buy Me a Coffee website. And so let's get started with that. For the Buy Me a Coffee is just a way to give me a tip here on my channel. Another opportunity for you to show your support. And every month for a base subscription, not subscription, but monthly tip. So it is like a subscription. I will give you 2 digital prints. So this is my daughter's original artwork, and it's been beautifully made into a digital printable for you. It will come in a PDF file, and it will be single-sided. This I just went ahead and printed it on both sides so that I could show you. And then I went ahead and matte laminated it, and then I hand stitched it because I was going to make one of my wallets out of this. And isn't it beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. So this is her butterfly original artwork, and then it's just been transformed into a shadowy effect, and as well as the original artwork. And then the same thing with the bluebird. It's just the bluebird has been repeated, and the rose that's in the beak of the bluebird is also in a shadowy effect all over the card. So it's beautiful, beautiful. So you will get 2 digital prints. So this would be 1, this would be 2. So every month for your contribution to my channel on the website, Buy Me a Coffee, that's what you're going to receive. And of course there'll be different original artwork digital prints for you every month, and you will have 2 of those. Okay, so that's the first order of business. Now let's get down to our subscriber giveaway. We are 12 followers away from reaching 400. So once we reach 400, I really would love for you to share all of my videos. Go back and share the 400 subscriber video. I'll link that in the end card, and just share it all over social media and invite your friends. If you're allowed to post it in any of your Facebook groups, then ask the admin there, please share it for me there, and help me to reach the 400 by the end of March. So thank you so much for that. Now on with the show of what we're going to be making today in this tutorial. So as the title said, we're going to be making some beautiful tags and pockets. So that's one part of the video. And then if I have time, but if not, it will be in an upcoming video, then we're going to use our book pages and a napkin, and we're going to decorate the cards. And we're going to do the same layer process that I showed you in the video about having consistency in your card crafting and journaling making. And then this is a technique now that I've incorporated from that whole layering thing. So if I have time today, we'll do this. Otherwise, this will be in the next video as well. And so it's all about using that same layering technique, the same step-by-step method, and incorporating it into the front of the card. So this is a different style than what I showed you before, but it's using exactly the same thing. So now we have our 3 layers. We have our focal point, we have our sentiment, and now all that's needed that I can add is a ribbon, some buttons possibly, and maybe one of the little flower or butterfly decorations. And so now this is a second one that I'm working on. So it already has the 2 layers here, so it just needs a 3rd layer. And then I'll have the focal point, so I'm going to come in with a book page. And then on the envelope, like I showed you before, we decorate the flap, and then the front as well for the who it's going to, and then who was the sender. So that is the decorative one for that card, and then this is the one that I already have for this card. So I'm using this paper with this, but just on the other side of it, it was double-sided. and the beautiful back, which matches this right here. So that's how quick and easy it is to just continuing to follow that method. So today I'm going to show you a really fun technique, and this here is when I laminate any of my cardstocks or papers, then the portion that is left over, you want to save that because you see it's clear, and then that's going to become a pocket now on the front of the card, and then these are going to be the tags that are going to go in the pocket. So that's going to be there, this is going to be here, and you see beautiful, now you get to see your beautiful tag through the clear pocket, and then this is going to be cut out and it can go on the front of any card, it can go inside a pocket of a journal page, it can go on the front of a journal page, happy mail, just send it just as it is to a friend for happy mail. So that's what I'm going to work on today, is making a bunch of tags that I'm going to be getting ready, and this is going to be one of the gifts, prizes to our participants in our Facebook group that I co-moderate with Linda Coker called Junk Journal Junction, and I pick 2 winners every month for their participation in our group, and I send one to one of the winners and Linda sends to the other winner. So this is going to be the March prize that I'm working on today. And so I had to really think about what could I send. So I just sent supplies for the January and February winners. But then I thought about it and I said, okay, I'm going to send actually made gifts as well, and then they can incorporate those into their projects, and then I will also sprinkle in some of just the basic supplies as well. So I could just include a plain embellishment journaling card, and they can do whatever they want with it, and then I will have these pockets that they can do what they want to do with those as well, but they will be ready to go into a project. So the first thing we need to do is cut down the plastic to fit and make the pocket, and that make sure we leave plenty of room for the tag to be able to go in and out. You want to have one of your circle punches, so I have mine ready here to make the little notch here, and then we're going to embellish this here, very simple, nothing major. This is all going to be extremely simple and easy to do. You will need a sewing machine for this project, so I will just let you know that right now. All right, so let's get the cutting mat and get these out of the way. And then we need to cut this down and fit the tag. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And since this is from the Prima collection, the Golden Coast was the name of the paper pad. And so I'm just using all of the little, embellishment page that you get, and you get to cut them down to the tag shape. So again, I have to take into consideration a 1/4 inch seam allowance on this side, the bottom, and on this side. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and trim, leaving my tag here so that I can see it, and then estimating how far over I want to be, where I'm going to stitch, and that will allow this to be able to move in and out. So this looks really good right here. So that's the first one. This is the trash, so just discard that. And then now for the bottom portion, again, taking into consideration the 1/4 inch seam allowance. All right, so I'm going to, it doesn't really need to have that much trimmed off. So I may, because I need to bring that down. All right, let's see, right about maybe right there. So I have to keep this part here in mind. Okay. All right, now that will make the pocket. So this can come out. I don't need to have that in there. And then lay this here. All right, so I'll have my 1/4 inch seam allowance, which will probably be right about here. That will slide down a little bit more. This will accommodate that right there. When I get this stitched, then I'll do the little punch right there. So I'll be right back. All right, so here's the pocket now. It's ready to go. And then the tag will go in here, just like that. And then you'll see the tag. And so now we're going to pretty up the tag. First, let's do the little half circle punch. And just kind of like, you know, use your eye. And squeeze. Okay, so now we have the little notch. And then this can come down in here. And then I'll have a little pull tab on that, and then that's how we're going to be able to get this in and out. So now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go ahead, since I have a little bit of wiggle room on this, I thought I would go ahead and do some stitching on here, make that just look a little bit more interesting. And we have this beautiful rose background. So I have some other pieces that I've already been cutting on, like this one right here. So I thought what I would do is try to see how I could incorporate maybe a little bit down the side of just one side and still be able to get it in and out of the pocket, just to give it that little bit of interest. And then I'll stitch this here and then all the way around the card. All right, so just trim that up. Even it off, you know, just you know, don't have to worry about stressing over it. Just trim it like that. Okay. And then we're going to first ink around the edge of this before we go over to the sewing machine with it. Once I get on the sewing machine, I won't be able to. So I'm using the antique linen and the vintage photo. I will round these corners. So if you like my channel, you like what I'm doing here, you want to be a part of this little community, then feel free to subscribe. Leave me a comment, like it, and share. That all helps me to get found in search, because it's getting harder and harder to be found in search. And so it definitely helps for sharing. Likes and views are not enough anymore, so you have to definitely share. I share it on all my social media, but if you share it on yours, that will really help me out greatly. So I'm going to use this little part here as a guide and just even that up. And now I could come here, and that's going to go there. So now we just need to ink up the one side of this, because the other will be sewn in the back. I don't think I need the bottom, but I'm just going to go ahead and do that because. Okay, now let's put it back on here, and there you go. Really, really pretty. And now it can still slide in and out of the pocket with no problem, but next we're going to round the corners. Let's get the corner rounder, which is right here. Okay, let me get this out of the way, because when I did that the other day, don't want to crack it. This is a envelope punch board, and it's by We Are Memory Keepers, and I got it from Stamping Up when I used to be a consultant demonstrator. I don't know what they call those now. All right, let's see. Okay, there. Very nice. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to take this over to the machine. Keep this with me to make sure I want to make sure I don't do it too big so that I can still be able to get in and out. I'll be right back. All right, so now here's the pieces stitched together, and you can see how pretty they turned out. And that's why this technique works so beautifully. So now this is actually going to be my focal point and the third layer. So this pink was the third layer. This is the tag itself is the focal point, and of course then with the tag on the inside. So now all I need to do is glue this down, which I'm going to use the Aleene's Tacky Glue. And let me pull one of my little plastic bags that I've been using to protect my work surface. I'm just going to put that down there. So with me, there's never any telling what will happen. So we're going to come all the way down right up next to the stitching. Right across this part here. And this is how I store my glue. I keep it upside down with the tip of the bottle on it in the glass jar with a little napkin, and it doesn't leak out. And then I always have it ready to go. So now this here is going to really help that part there stand out. I'm going to go ahead and take the tag out because it's already getting glue on it, oozing out, and I don't want glue on the tag. So let me wipe that off and wipe this off. Always have your napkins ready. And this is just snip that little piece off right there. Okay. Really working that glue in, and then it will set up real quickly. There's your clear pocket. I can put the tag right back in there. Hopefully it's set up enough. Just need to lift the clear. Get the glue off of the front of that. I'll have to come wipe it off a little bit better. Okay, and now just slide it in, and I stitched this on here, so that's not going to go anywhere. Gluing it would not have been good. It'd come off of it. So here's now the little notch is right there, perfect, and there's your beautiful tag, beautiful gift, and you can sneak a gift card in behind there. You can sneak money in behind there. You could put a tea bag in here as well, so it will hold a lot. So I'm just showing you, and so you would want to wait before you start putting in your tags or anything. You want this glue to really set up good before you start putting stuff in there, because it will make the glue lift up, and you don't want that to happen. All right, so now there's that card. That quick and easy. Look at how beautiful that is. So I incorporated two techniques, making the tag, making the clear pocket, had the card all ready to go, and now here's the sentiment, the focal point, ready to go right into that. So now all I can do, if I wanted to, which I think I will, let's look and see. Have a few of the vintage buttons, and I have a few of these little pearl dots, so we'll see which one that we decide what I want to do. I could come in here with one of these pearls into the center of the button as well, so let me do that. I like that idea. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here. just like to use some other little tool to hold it, mash it so I don't get glue all over my finger. And then just hold it for a few seconds, let the glue do its work and set up. And you can see that you're mashing it and the glue comes through the little holes of the button, so that's when you know it's setting up. Okay, and now I can come in here with one of these. Set it right there on top of that. And that excess glue is going to now help reinforce the glue on here because it's not really good glue, you know. So now this reinforces it and it's going to stick very nicely. So now I'll come over here, grab another button, and I think I'll just go up here with it. Let me see if this is going to fit. Yes, it looks like it will fit as well. Okay, so I'm going to put another one up here. Same thing. Press it down, get that glue to come up through the little holes. Just hold it in place, be patient, don't rush your project. Same thing, get another little pearl. Alrighty, so now that is looking really beautiful. Now let's see if we want to do any other button. Let me see what I have over here in my little stash. I know this is a beach, ocean, seashell, all that kind of a theme. But let me just see what I have in here, my little die cut shapes. I have some butterflies. I don't like the black. I like the solid black. I don't like the yellow. Now, I already put the glitter on these, so I'm going to have to use the side that has glitter. Let's see about this one here. Oh, a little itty bitty baby one. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Don't like the yellow, but I like the pink. Let's see. What else do I have in here? All right, let's see. We'll leave him there just for comparison. Another yellow. Don't know if I like that or not. I really would like to have something more in the beachy. I'll have to look through my dies and see if I have any beach themed dies, you know, what I had been doing, which, let me see now. is there's like seashells on some of these tags, and I came and I was fussy cut that out. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, these are all the roses. Those were not ones I liked. I didn't like that other side of that. Okay, so these, nope, none of that. All right, here's the paper pad here. Let me look at this. I had another Prima line, and I don't really remember having seashell or nautical type embellishments. I have a lot of nature, and even though I'm in Florida, I loved the beach when I was young, but not so much anymore. But this paper pad, I really did like it. I don't remember if I had a custom order, and that's why I went with this. I don't remember, but anyway. All right, so you see this seashell here. That would be really cute. Just to cut it out right here from the cover. I might do that, because this is a nice, heavy cardstock, and it's smaller. That's what I'm looking at too. Yes, let's do that. So we're going to just fussy cut out this seashell right off this cover. And that is going to be our little side embellishment. The seahorse is cute as well. I'm going to leave a little smidgen of a border. I don't know if you can see that, but this is like the little spines of the shell are sticking out, so that's what I was looking at. So let me see if I can come in here, leave a little bit of a space, and see if that can make that look a little bit better. Okay, so now he can sit right there, and we're going to put him with some double-sided tape, so now it will raise it up. That should do the trick and make this into a... Well, interesting. I cut through 2 pieces on that, and I did not know that. All right, let's see if we can... Let me see if I can salvage this. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to glue that. Okay, see, this is the kind of boo-boos that happen in the craft room. And we talked about this all the time in the Facebook group, because I have a little thread that I usually will put up and say, share your mishaps in the craft room so that other people can learn. Let's see, I need the little brush. So when you cut 2 pieces and you don't realize it's 2 pieces and you put your foam tape on it already, what do? Well, this is what you do. You just glue the 2 together, and now problem solved. I need to keep a little jar of water in here because when I use the brushes for glue. Okay, now put you on here like a good little seashell. Okay, yes, I do talk to my projects. I know it's something we all do. I see other ladies do it as well on their channel. Such a fun community here. I really love it. I do love it. And I love having fun. I love teaching, so that's what I just love about this whole thing. All right, let's see. Should I angle it? Let's just angle it. Now, there we go. Beautiful. And I have it just a wee bit where you can see, kind of give you that double illusion effect. Okay, now we can slide this in here. Keep getting glue off of my fingers onto the clear part. All right. Snuggle it down in there. Just needs to go, doesn't have to be all the way. There we go. Now, I like it. Thanks. Looks really pretty, really pretty. I like that. So I hope you liked it too. So quick and easy and fun to do. And even with the little dots, it will still fit in our envelope. Oh yeah, look at that. I didn't even realize I had it. I have the front page was stuck to that. Okay. Here we go. Now that can still fit in here beautifully. Just like that. And there you go. Now it's a beautiful card ready to go. So I'm going to leave it out so that all that glue can set up and dry. Okay, now next we're going to work on just adding a few little more embellishments to this card. Okay, so you have your card made. So now, what other embellishments do I want to add? That's what you're going to ask yourself. We all ask ourselves that same question. So now I'm going to show you what other embellishments can be added. All right, so now we have this beautiful rose theme here. So now I can come in and I can fussy cut out some of these roses that I just used from the seashell. And we're going to add those in. And let me just cut around here, cut around there, come around here, come around here. Alrighty, so now there's a beautiful rose. Let me see which way I like this. And we're going to do the same thing with our foam dots. Which way do we like it? Which way does it look nice? That's like that. I like it like that. Okay. So we're just going to leave it set. Now we're not going to adhere anything down yet. We got to make sure we have everything where we want it. So don't go glue happy yet. Let's just check it out. That one can go there. All right. Oh, I wish I had some seashell. Okay, let's see. I do have my and I love this shiny from the cover. That is so pretty. Okay, now, thinking. I might come in with my die cutter with the little flowers and put the glitter on those. And then that would turn that into some glittery beautifulness. Let's see here. What else do we have? We have some of these. Maybe I'll just go ahead and use these. Yeah, let's do that. Unfortunately, they didn't put any of the metallic on the roses. They put it on the background. That one on the shell has a little bit right there. Okay, so nothing here. I don't want to use the crab. I just don't like that. See, what else do I have on the cover? Let's see here. We have the beautiful balloon there. That might work. That could possibly. Let's see here. Maybe put him in this corner. Let's try that. All right, make sure I get that page out of the way this time. All right, so you're not going to see me cut this. I don't know if my camera goes over to this angle or not, but I'm just going to cut this out. And then I'll fussy cut it in a second where you see what I'm doing, but I just want to get this part of it out. All right. Okay, there we go. Now, what I want to do is I just want the balloon, so we got to get the little paddles. I don't know what those are. I've never seen paddles like that on a hot air balloon. Maybe that's supposed to be the rope. You know how they tie them off with the rope? Okay. Never been up in a hot air balloon. Sister did for their anniversary one year. Okay, I'm going to come around here, go around the little basket. Okay, that's trash. And then I'm going to come around the basket here and go around this side like that. Okay, I like that. All right. And now we're going to take him and we're going to do the same thing. Put our glue dots on the back of that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Can we ink this up and add any interest to it with that? So my channel name is Markets of Sunshine, and I also have 2 Etsy shops. One is also Markets of Sunshine, where I have all my handmade products, and the other one is called Pioneer Fundraiser, where I have all of my vintage gifts and supplies. So you can head on over there and check that out. All right, looks like it needs a little bit more. And I would really appreciate your kindness in checking that out and put a smile on my face. Okay, let's see if you can see it on here. All right, kind of shows up. All right, now which way did I have this? I think I like it like this now. Yeah. Okay, so do I want the balloon here and the roses there? Do I want the balloon here and the roses here? Okay, now let's put the dots on the back of the balloon. Kind of do it where it'll balance when you put it down and it doesn't flop to one side. There you go. Okay, yeah, I like that. Now, I'm thinking, I had a spool of pink twine. Where did it go? And I'm thinking that might look cute if I can find it. And, I wanted to use the pink rather than the white. Let's see, I've got my white over there. Where did I put that little thing? Look at my little basket over here. I don't see it over there. Let's look in the button holder. Maybe I put it in the button holder. No, I didn't put it in the button holder. It's just the right size, you know what I mean? I didn't want to use thick ribbon. I wanted the twine, and then I was going to tie a little bow, and I could put a little bow here, there, and everywhere. All right, let me go find that, and I'll be right back. All right, for once, I had it in somewhere where I could find it. All right, now, just tie a little bow. That's how I do mine. Look look over here and see how much I got going off over there. And try to even it up. Those scissors are so dull. All right, now we can either come right here underneath that, which I think that looks pretty cute actually. I think I'll do that. Okay, very good. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, so now all we have to do, take a smidgen of this glue, and I want the dot back there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. See, I said a smidgen, but it got a little bit more than I thought. Starts oozing out. Okay, come in here. Hold that down. Okay, that will set up with no problem. Peel the little papers off the back. This kind of reminds me of a music note, doesn't it? Kind of. A little bit. Okay. Oh, we had such a wonderful time. I wanted to say that too. Thank you to our dear friends that showed up for our sister craft time. That was so exciting. We met a new sister from Colorado. That was so much fun, and her daughter, and then one of the lovely sisters from my congregation, she came. So we just had a wonderful time. There were 7 of us this time. One of our dear friends, she got coronavirus, and her son, unfortunately, from his boss at work, of all things. They work for the county. In the office, you know. But anyway, so we're keeping them in our prayers. And then my daughter didn't make it. She usually joins us, but she had a lot of stuff to do, and she had a talk coming up, so she wanted to work on that, so I understood. All right, so there you go. Isn't that beautiful? But the next Craft Time with Sisters is going to be the last Saturday of April. It's always the last Saturday of the month unless some other theocratic activity takes precedent. So whatever the last Saturday of April is, and I will post it on my Instagram. So follow me over on Instagram. Head over to my Instagram because that's where I announce everything. And then give me your email address, and that's where I send the Zoom login link to you. So it's 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, the last Saturday of every month, and you're more than welcome to join us. You just have to DM me on my Instagram, and then we take it from there. Okay, so isn't that beautiful? Now, one more little element. I want to come in here now. Goodness, if I can get my fingers on that. Where's that card? Let me look at this. Okay. So this is pretty here with just so, soft, just a little kind of a shimmery, but I'm thinking I want to go a little bit more, eye glittery catching. This is, it's not exactly the right pink. I don't know if I have the right pink anywhere, but anyway. But this is going to have to be good enough. Or I could use the green. Good. All right, so let's look at this. I'm thinking I want to have a little something here and a little something here. Okay, so just have to do that. Have to put the little glitter dots. You can't get away without doing that. I like the green. The green breaks up all the pink. That's good. I like that. Okay, now we call her done. Okay, and then the envelope for that one is right here. Is that one, or is that the same, or is that one? Yeah, either one. Okay, so there you have it. Beautiful 2 cards, 2 very unique different designs and styles. But using our layering technique, our focal point technique, and the embellishing, and it's just beautiful. Anyone would love to have this. This one is going to go to my friend Amy, who's sick with the coronavirus, and keeping her in my prayers, and her son. So she's a single parent, and so anyway, so that's going to go over there. This will go to her now, and we're going to call it a day right there. So the next video, because I don't want this to be too long, we will be doing our napkin and our book paper on the fronts of the card, but we're going to use our same technique of 3 layers, focal point, embellishments, little sparklies, whatever that winds up being. And so I will be kicking off my digital program April 1st. So the Buy Me a Coffee website, I will get myself set up on there, and so that will launch on April 1st. So once it launches, I'll do another video and remind you, and then you'll be able to head over there and show your support. You can also show your support through my Etsy shop by making a purchase. So there's multiple ways to show your support, and here on my channel and Buy Me a Coffee. So thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. Keep creating in the sunshine. Bye-bye.